Welcome back to another episode of the Ministry of Truth. I am your only host on this show, and, well, as you know, I've got a lot of shit to talk about today. Gonna spend the first, I don't know, hour on what happened yesterday in Minneapolis, Minnesota, my thoughts, and how a lot of shit's really not adding up. But before we do that, and then I got a lot of shit that, happened around the rest of the country. But we'll get into all that later. We'll stick with the main topic first. And it's funny, I set up this playlist yesterday, and there's already 3 hidden videos on. It's kind of weird. I don't understand that. But before we get started, obviously we're going to get started with a song. Not because it's going to fit the mood, but just because I felt like hearing this song. So if it seems like it's kind of out of touch with what happened, I don't give a shit. So without further ado, go get your cup of coffee, go get your bagel, go get your chicken fried rice if you bought Chinese food last night and you're heating it back up to eat it this morning. That's not me. I don't remember what I had to eat last night, but I did have oatmeal this morning.
She lives for me, says she lives for me, ovation. Her own motivation, she comes round and she goes down on me. And I'll make you smile like a drug for you. Do ever what you wanna do, coming over you. Keep on smiling what we go through. One stop to the rhythm that divides you. And I speak to you like the chorus to the verse. Drop another line like a coda with the curse. Coming like a freak show takes the stage. We give them the game she plays. She say, I want something else to get me through this semi-time kind of life. Baby, baby, I want something else. I'm not listening when you say goodbye. The sky was gold, it was rose. I was taking sips of it to my nose, and I wish I could get back there, someplace back there, smiling in the pictures you would take. To a clever to lift you up until you break, it won't stop. I won't come down and keep stop with the tick-tock rhythm. I bumped for the drop and then I bumped up. I took the hit that I was given, then I bumped again, then I bumped again. I said, how do I get back there to the place where I fell asleep inside you? How do I get myself back to the place where you said I want something else to get me through this semi-time kind of life. Baby, baby, I want something else. I'm not listening when you say goodbye.
Oh, well. So before we get to actually the rest of the stories, like I said, we're going to go take a visit back into a time portal. And by time portal, I mean yesterday. And this is one of the first times I looked and found this school shooter's fucking information. And of course it had to be none other than
male. That means male to female. And so now we've been given the green light. He's going to be joining us as we speak to reveal the identity of the Minneapolis, Minnesota Catholic school mass shooter who reportedly took his own life this morning, firing in through the stained glass windows, through the windows. There he is, Robert Westman, now Robin Westman.
we're not calling him Robin.
So, Alex, are you with us now? Are you ready to go?
Yes, so, and I just connected. I just talked to Carl Seraphin, a very respected, batting 1,000 FBI whistleblower, and he is just talked to other law enforcement sources and has confirmed that it is a trans-identified male. That means male to female. And so now we've been given the green light. He's going to be joining us as we speak to reveal the identity of the Minneapolis, Minnesota Catholic school mass shooter who reportedly took his own life this morning, firing in through the stained glass windows, through the windows. There he is, Robert Westman, now Robin Westman. This is reportedly, according to Kyle Seraphin, who's never been wrong. It's actually shocking how accurate it is. Not just from his sources, but how he's able to predict everything that happens. And the guy's impressive. I'll just leave it at that.
You knew the guy's name?
And he's connecting right now. He knew this right when it started from his sources in the FBI, and with the whether.
How did he know when the school shooting started? Maybe he's just saying oh, he knew when it started, but you know. But if he knew, and this was some kind of MK Ultra bullshit, which we'll get into in a minute again.
I didn't have a chance to ask him. I should have. Whether it's a DMV or a mugshot, we can ask him right now. From a 2023 photo of Robert Westman, now Robin Westman. And of course, we have multiple children now confirmed dead, and up to over 20 people. They're saying now more than 20 people shot in this cowardly satanic attack. Basically, every mass school shooting that hasn't been gang related the last 4 years has been this trans uprising. There's all these serial killer killings going on. They're trying to suppress that. They're trying to suppress the Nashville killer, and then the stuff we saw in Tennessee with the manifesto. And so, reportedly, according to Kyle Seraphin, it is Robert.
Yo, I just realized they couldn't hide the manifesto because he had it posted onto his fucking YouTube. No way they could have covered this up. Unless it was meant to be that way.
It is Robert Westman, now Robin Westman. We'll put that back on screen. In fact, if we can minimize that, you can even see the law enforcement file there and his reported signature. So perhaps this is a DMV. Again, I forgot to ask Kyle that. I believe we have Kyle Seraphin here with us now, so I'm going to let him have the floor. We do have Kyle Seraphin, FBI whistleblower. Terrible for all of us, but I know you're a conservative Catholic yourself, the guy that blew the whistle on the targeting of conservative Catholics as the main terror threat, completely insane, and by the DHS and FBI. So this is, you have children, I have children. This is just rips my guts out. And so every day I drop my 8-year-old daughter off at school, many days pick her up. I'm just thinking, my God, thank God they've got some law enforcement here. I know the churches around my house, whether they're Catholic or Protestant, have police there. They're only $50 an hour. Every church needs police. Obviously, this wasn't there, the law enforcement saying. So, Kyle, you can give us the latest accurate information and this information and the photo we have and what's happening. And then, obviously, we're going to see a corporate media response trying to suppress this. So, Kyle Seraphin.
Hey, Alex. And hey, Owen. Yeah, guys, this is atrocious. And, I went to Catholic schools for a lot of my younger life, and I went to Catholic high school, and it makes me sick. And I've got little kids, and this is the reason why I homeschool, because I don't want to be a guy that gets the phone call that you have to show up and find out if your kids are okay, and something like this happened. It's a sickness in America, clearly, and we have a pretty dark time. The additional sickness is politicization of law enforcement and the possibility of our corporate media trying to run cover for ideologies that are not American, I guess. I mean, I don't even know what you call it, but I grew up at a time when people wanted to see children safe.
I'm jacked up on the methylene blue. It's the best thing you.
No, I think that's where he fucking cut off. Hang on a second. So it is funny how, how they always go through and they scrub social media. So you don't see what's really happening with these activists that commit murder, mass shooters, mass casualty incidents, anything that would basically destroy a narrative right away. They will cover it up. You saw that in Nashville. I don't think we've ever seen the complete manifesto. Now, this kid just happened to post the entire thing online. There's two videos. I don't think I'm going to play the other one. This is the one I want to show you because, well, this is where I think the psyop is definitely a part of.
Here's my note to my family and shit. Wow, some
Nothing I can do about the volume.
Wow. Hope you can read that. Yeah.
I'm about to kick the
Peace,
stream off of
love,
YouTube.
unity, and guns. Baka, baka, my brata. Baka. Mm. 9mm. Get fucked.
You sip your beer like a faggot.
This message brought to you by BlackRock.
Oh, BlackRock.
ExxonMobil. Sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
See, for sure, I think it's like he's trolling. All right. Sorry, YouTube. Just no viewers, so I'm gonna have to cut the feed for you guys.
Brandon Herrera for president. Yeah, I met Brandon Herrera at SHOT Show last year. He and I had a brief conversation, but I think we agreed on a lot of things. So, y'all should vote for Brandon Herrera for president.